Hello, hello, and welcome to Playful Prosperity. Thank you for joining me live and, of course, on the replay. Wherever you may be catching this broadcast, let me know you're here so that I can send you some love and answer any questions that you might have about today's broadcast. For those of you who don't know me, who are just getting to know me, my name is Cindy. I am a quantum numerologist and wealth activator, and I am passionate about the creation of wealth on the planet. And I believe that more creation of wealth comes through the hands of the healers, the coaches, the change makers, the impact makers, those of you who are out there in the trenches doing the good work. And the more wealth that you create for yourself, the more impact you create in the world. And money is a side effect of wealth. Wealth is not all about money, but money is important too. So let's dive into today's conversation. I really want to talk about increasing the consciousness of your own value and your own worth. Today's conversation is really about understanding the internal world versus the external world. And we've been trained as a society to look outside of ourselves and see that as a result. That's what our world is, and that's what we believe our reality is. And so when we see things like our bank account not doing so well, or perhaps our relationships aren't thriving in the way that we'd like them to, or maybe our health isn't thriving in the way we would want it to, those are all aspects of our wealth, but we're looking outside of ourselves for evidence of that wealth. And so when we see that our bank account is not thriving in the way we would like it to, we immediately revert and start to believe that we're not wealthy, that we're not valued, that we're not worthy, and that creates this disconnect. So the invitation here is to bring it back inside and understand that your worth and value comes from the inside first. When you understand how worthy you are, just simply by being alive, that the idea of breathing in and breathing out is the definition of wealth, of the wealth of breath coming into your lungs and the wealth of breath that you're sending out into the world, that is circulation. And money wants to circulate. It's the same thing, but we've put so much programming and so much control and so many layers to what money actually is that it's disconnected us from what truly matters. So when we understand and begin to value ourselves from the inside out, when we truly start to believe who we are and we understand that simply by breathing, you are contributing to society and you are worthy and you are valuable, then the outside world starts to reflect that, because everything is a mirror. Everything that you are seeing outside of yourself is a direct reflection of what's going on up here. And if you believe that you're not worthy, not valuable, or not wealthy, then guess what? You're right. But if you believe deep down inside, I am valuable, I am contributing to society simply by being alive, I am wealthy, then guess what? You're right. So what do you choose to believe? Now, here's the little trick, because the conscious mind and the subconscious mind are usually doing two different things. And so you may think that you are choosing to feel wealthy. You may think that you're choosing to feel valuable, but there's this subconscious programming that's come through generation after generation after generation that if you're not producing, you're not wealthy. If you're not doing the things and doing enough and working hard enough and hustling and grinding, then you don't deserve the bank account. And that's what society has taught us, and it's bullshit. It's absolute bullshit. So we need to get the conscious mind and the subconscious mind on the same page, because you can say the words out loud over and over and over again. I am wealthy, I am worthy, I am valuable. But unless that subconscious programming has shifted and changed and you begin to believe that on a subconscious level, there's a disconnect. You may want more money, but you don't believe you can have it. And so we go back and forth and you get mixed results. You manifest on weird levels. You sometimes get what you want. You sometimes don't. And so it all comes back to the inside world. I am worthy. And I know that to be true because when I feel into my heart space, I can feel the essence of me. I can feel myself giving to the world through my breath and receiving that breath back. I can feel myself contributing to society, and therefore I am valuable and I am worthy and I am willing to show up as me in all of my wonder and glory and beauty. That's the lessons, that's the thought patterns that we need to start creating, but not just the thought patterns, the feeling patterns too. They need to go hand in hand because you can think about it all day long, but if you don't feel it, it's not subconscious. It's only on that conscious level, and that subconscious pattern is running underneath that's saying, yeah, but that's not really true. I don't really believe that, right? So we need to get deeper and really feel into that subconscious level so that the conscious and the subconscious are on the same page. And then the next piece that we need to understand is this word believe. I've used that word several times in this conversation on purpose because belief, we've been programmed to believe that belief means it's true. That if I believe in something, that means that I think it's a fact, that it's true. But I have no way of proving that what I believe is true. You see how this is a bit of a mind fuck? It can trip us up. Think about it from the perspective of, I believe in my children. Well, I've met a lot of children in my life. I don't have my own, but the ones that I've met aren't always truthful. They don't always speak the truth, right? They lie, they manipulate. That's just what humans do. That's what kids do. There's no judgment there. But when you believe in your children, do you believe them to be true, or do you believe in their well-being? So this is something that was so profound for me that I learned from my business partner, Joy Kingsborough. The word believe, it has changed in meaning over the last few thousand years. And the word believe, its original meaning was love, dedication, and devotion. So let's shift that. When I love my children, I believe in my children. When I am dedicated and devoted to their well-being, I believe in my children. So let's bring that to the idea of wealth and of money. This is one of my favorite things that I learned about wealth activation was that if I really, 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 truly believe that I am wealthy and I feel my own value, I feel my own worth, and my conscious mind and my subconscious mind are on the same page, and this is all about wealth, and I believe that I can be wealthy. Therefore, I love and am dedicated and devoted to the activation of wealth. And so the phrase comes out, I love money and money loves me. And I don't say that from the material world and that I'm chasing after money. That's not what I'm talking about. This is about understanding from the inside out how fucking valuable you are and believing and being dedicated and devoted to that value. And money is a side effect of that. And so we develop the relationship with money. I love money and money loves me. But I also use this in all other aspects of wealth because wealth isn't about money. Wealth is about your relationships, your health, your vitality, how you connect with others. So ask yourself that question in all those other areas. I love my body and my body loves me. I love that person and that person loves me. I love how vital I feel and that vitality loves me. I believe in vitality. I believe in that relationship. I believe in my own health and well-being. And therefore, I am dedicated and devoted and I fucking love wealth. So I hope this lands for you. I hope that it makes sense. Please reach out if you have any questions. Christopher, I'm glad that you loved that. Excellent. And as always, I invite you to step into another level of wealth for yourself. Where can you invite in wealth just 1% more today? I'll leave you with that. I love you. I believe in you, and I see your power.